Hello, hello. I am Coach Cori Sartori. I empower high achieving women to shift their mindset to grow their self-belief, confidence, and business so they can make more money and have a more fulfilling life. I am stoked to talk to you today about how to get unstuck. This is something that many of us deal with, whether it's a lack of motivation or maybe you're spinning your wheels. Being stuck can look like a lot of different things. It can be maybe you're in an unfulfilling relationship. Maybe you're procrastinating. Maybe your business is stagnant. Being stuck can feel like so many things. I know for me, when I was feeling stuck, I really felt like I was just spinning my wheels all the time and I wasn't making any progress. And so feeling stuck can be anything, right? In your life, it can be in your relationship, it can be in your business, it can be in your health. And today I want to share with you 4 actions that will help you get unstuck, help you move forward in your life. So if you are feeling stuck, I know for me, feeling stuck just doesn't feel good. It kind of feels like a heavy weight. It just feels defeating. And so maybe it feels like that to you. Maybe it feels different. But if you're relating to anything that I've shared already about feeling stuck, then this video is for you. And so I'm going to share with you 4 actions to help you get unstuck. And please take notes if that feels good for you. And always remember, like, you can watch this video, but if you don't do actions, if you don't put in the work, nothing changes. And so I challenge you, if you're feeling stuck right now in this moment, to take on these 4 actions I offer you. And hopefully within the next 30 to 60 days, you're going to start feeling better. You're going to start moving forward. And so let's dive in. What are those 4 actions that I want to offer you today to help you get unstuck? And as you jump on, say hi. Thanks for being here, Brianne. Hi, Sheila. I know that this first thing I'm going to share with you is super valuable, and that is to set goals that inspire you, and then create the actions to help you achieve this goal. And so what that looks like, setting goals that inspire you can be anything, right? I always create a vision first. Like, that is my jam. I love doing vision and goal work for myself and with my clients. But if you want to start feeling unstuck, then you need to start having something to work towards. And so that can be a goal in your personal life, in your relationships. It can be a health goal. It can be a business goal. But when you set this goal, you need to create the actions to help you get there. And that looks like breaking it down into smaller pieces. Something that I do every month is I will pick 1 monthly objective, so 1 goal that I want to work towards. And then I will create 3 smaller goals to help me get there. And then those smaller goals get actions. And those actions I will put on my weekly calendar. So I'll put it, on Sundays I like to plan. And so I will write out those actions on my weekly calendar or my daily actions. But when you have that goal, if you can break it down into smaller actions, it's going to help you start moving forward. And at first you might be like, okay, well, these are baby steps. This isn't making an impact. But if you do it again and again and again, over time, that's going to build up, and that's going to really help you shake loose and get to those goals. And the reason why I think this one is so important is last year when I went through breast cancer, like, I did so much research on how it was survivors, like people that have been stage 4 and what they've done to turn it around and survive. And one of the things that they shared in that is people that had goals and things to look forward to were more likely to survive from stage 4 cancer than those who didn't. And so when you set goals, it lights a fire within you and it helps you to move forward. And so that's the first thing I want to share with you is set goals that inspire you, and then create those smaller actions to help you get to that goal so you can start shaking loose and start getting unstuck. The next thing that I want to offer you is practice self-awareness and self-discovery through journaling. So when I work with clients, this is like one of the first things that I offer them is daily journaling. And journaling is so valuable because it really does help you build self-awareness in your life. It helps you start being aware of where you're stuck and why you're stuck and what's holding you back. And so I challenge you to start taking on daily journaling. And something that can be valuable is even just writing out a list of questions that you ask yourself every day. They can be questions like, where did I get into action today to move towards my goals? Or how did I feel today? Or, when did I feel defeated today, right? Like, if you can create a list of questions that get you thinking, and maybe really get you thinking about why you feel stuck. Like if you're stuck in your relationship, maybe you can have a question in your journaling of what did I do to improve my relationship today? And you know, there's just so many things. There's so much value in journaling. And there's so many questions you can ask yourself to help you build awareness around why you're feeling stuck, and then what actions you can do to start moving forward. And maybe that's one of your questions in your journaling is, what actions did I take to move towards my goal today? If you're feeling stuck in your health goals, maybe you're journaling about the foods that you're eating or the amount of time you spent moving your body. So there's so much value in journaling. You know, I'm not the only person that tells my clients to journal. I'm sure that this happens to 90% of the coaches out there. They offer this because it is so valuable and it really does help you build awareness. So that's the second thing. The third thing to help you get unstuck is to do 20 minutes of self-development every single day. And that can be anything. It can be reading a book. It can be listening to a podcast. It can be watching a documentary. It can be connecting with a coach. It can be, you know, talking to your mentor, whatever that looks like. But self-development is so valuable. And I know for me, in 2013 is when I started my self-development journey. And my foundation for all of my self-development really lies within the vision and goal work that I've done. And that work pushed me to start doing self-development every single day. And I mean, I have listened to thousands of books. I've watched so many documentaries. I have done so much self-development that I was able to get unstuck back then. Like in 2013, I was stuck. I'd just come out of a codependent relationship. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I wanted to be. I was lost in my personal life. I was lost in my career life. And when I started my vision and goal practice, and when I started to do self-development every single day, my life transformed so much in such a small, short amount of time. And so this one is something that's so valuable. It's something I still do every single day. I listen to a book on Audible every single morning, and usually it's longer than 20 minutes. But I will tell you, I've gone through a lot of books, but I always take something valuable away from them. It always helps me to grow my mindset. It helps me to maybe create a new habit, but doing 20 minutes of self-development every day is awesome. It is so valuable. And so I challenge all of you to do this. The last thing I want to share with you in helping you get unstuck is to create new habits that will help you get from where you are to where you want to be. And, you know, I think a lot of us, there's been a lot of habit books out recently. One of my favorites is Atomic Habits. Another book that I really love that talks about habits is called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. But when you're creating new habits, they help you move forward in your life. I mean, even if you think about, if you want to lose weight, let's say that's one of your goals, you have to create a new habit. Maybe that is creating the habit of having oatmeal for breakfast rather than pancakes. It could be the habit of waking up in the morning and moving your body for 20 minutes rather than hitting your snooze, 30 times. So really making sure that you create new habits that are adding value to your life. They'll push you out of your comfort zone and they'll help you start propelling forward. And they're so valuable. And people will say to me, I used to get up at 5 a.m. to go teach yoga at 5:45 a.m. And I think it's valuable in the morning time. Like, that's such a great time to move your body, to meditate, to start a morning routine. It really sets the tone for the day. And people would tell me, like, oh my gosh, there's no way I could ever get up at 5 a.m. And it's like, yes, you can. Anybody can get up at 5 a.m. It's a choice you're making. It's a habit you're cultivating. And so if you want to start changing your life, you need to start creating new habits. And those can be small habits. Like, it can be waking up 5 minutes earlier so you can get some 5 minutes of meditation, and then you would build on that. The next week it would be 10 minutes, and the next week it would be 15 minutes. And so you could get to that 5 a.m. if that's a goal you have, to get up at 5 a.m. But there's tons of new habits. And in the book, The Atomic Habits, he talks about adding habits to habits you already have. Like, if you're already brushing your teeth every morning, what is a habit you could add to that after? Maybe, you brush your teeth and then you do 5 minutes of meditation. So creating new habits is super, super valuable, and it will help you feel unstuck. So again, those 4 actions that I want you to start taking today if you are feeling stuck is first set goals that inspire you and then write down the actions that will help you get there and start implementing them into your days and your weeks. You are going to start practicing self-awareness and self-discovery through daily journaling. And even if you don't have anything to write down that day, just start writing out, I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to say. And eventually maybe you will have something to say. The third thing is to do 20 minutes of self-development every single day. It is valuable. It is life-changing. Do this. And then the last thing is to create new habits that will help you get from where you are to where you want to be. So I know if you implement these into your life now, it will be transformational. I have 5 spots open for my one-on-one coaching program this month, and I would love to help you get unstuck. I would love to help you transform your life and business. So if you would love to hear more about what I offer in my one-on-one coaching program, I would love to hear from you. So send me a DM with the word program. My 6-month program is transformational, and I promise you, if you take on this 6-month coaching program, you will accomplish more in the next 365 days than you will in the next 4 to 5 years without it. So send me a DM to find out more about my one-on-one coaching program. I am so grateful for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. And I look forward to connecting soon.